Hey there, quirky people! Today we're going to look into a minuscule MCU detail that you may not have given a second thought. The MCU has explored several friendships between two guys. Tony and Rhodey are great friends. Tony and Cap have a mutual respect for each other. Cap is great friends with Natasha, and his friendship with Thor is very underrated. These bonds won't be seen anymore since Cap, Tony, and Nat are out of the picture. But Thor is still in play. He and Rocket became the best of friends when they met each other in Infinity War. And this is the friendship that I want to see more of in Thor: Love and Thunder. The two of them delivered the most heartfelt and funniest of scenes in the last two Avengers movies. They were a perfect fit together as Rocket became the buddy Thor never really had.
Give me a cuddly little rascal.
I'm good.
He is the mighty god of thunder, and this cuddly little rascal slapped him. It was the funniest scene in Endgame, but it was really important for Thor. He needed that smack, and he needed his mother's shoulder to cry upon. Anyway, that's why Thor naturally continued with the Guardians after Avengers Endgame. Now I'm excited to see Rocket and Thor's friendship grow in Love and Thunder. But there's one thing that intrigues me. Have you ever stopped and asked why Thor calls Rocket a rabbit and not a raccoon?
I would very much like to go there.
Rabbit is correct and clearly the smartest among you.
And it is crazy that no one has ever corrected him till now. We've seen that Thor tends to get names wrong sometimes. In Infinity War, he kept referring to Nidavellir as Nidavellir. Every time he said Nidavellir, it kept getting funnier. In Endgame, when Hulk and Rocket came to see Thor, he introduced them to Korg and Meek. But what's funny is that he was very drunk at this time. He didn't realize that he actually pointed at Korg when he said Meek, and he pointed at Meek when he said Korg. Anyway, this naming problem arose because of his drinking. The fact that Thor refers to Rocket as Rabbit isn't associated with his drinking. He actually believes that Rocket is a rabbit. He doesn't actually know what a raccoon is, and there are two major evidences for this notion. The first was shown in Avengers Endgame, and the second is a factual evidence of the real world. In Endgame, when Rocket and Thor travel to Asgard in order to extract the ether from Jane, the Asgardian guards chasing Rocket also call him Rabbit. Rocket was genetically enhanced on a planet called Half-World. He was turned from a raccoon to genetically engineered sapient. There's a chance that there would be other raccoons in Half-World as well. But raccoons are only raccoons on Earth. Even Rocket himself didn't know that he is a raccoon. He kept denying it whenever Peter Quill or anyone else called him a raccoon.
Hey, that's how eyesight works, you stupid raccoon.
Don't call me a raccoon!
I'm sorry. I took it too far. I meant trash panda.
Is that better?
So we cannot blame Thor or the Asgardians for calling him a rabbit. It is certain that because raccoons look sort of similar to rabbits, the Asgardians think of them as rabbits only. But someone on Reddit posted a fact that explains why none of the Guardians know of raccoons. We're aware that raccoons are animals that have always been commonly found in North America. The Redditor states that they were only imported to Europe in the 1930s. So in the Nordic travels of Asgardians in the ancient Viking Age, they would have never encountered a raccoon in Norway and all of Scandinavia. Hence, when they see one, they just believe that raccoons are funny-looking rabbits. Even if Thor had encountered a raccoon during his time on Earth in 2011, he would have thought of it to be a rabbit, and no one really corrected him because he never said it out loud. These are funny little details that people don't really think they need the answers to.
More power, rabbit!
But it certainly feels nice when we get to know things like these. Leave a thumbs up and do press the subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to check out some more fun videos on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!